Hello. In this clip, we will be looking at the Dhammapada Chapter 4, verse 1, which is verse 44 in the consecutive numbering. Ko imam patavim vijessati yamalokancha imam sadevakam ko dhammapadam sudesitam kusalo puppamiva pachessati. And in the Norman translation, who will conquer this earth and this world of Yama with its gods? Who will gather the well-taught word of the doctrine, as a skillful man gathers a flower? So, ko, the interrogative, nominative singular, who vijessati, will conquer. From the root ji, we have the word jaya, meaning victory. And in modern Hindi, Ram ki jai, Sri Ram ki jai, Jaya is pronounced Jai in modern Hindi. Sri Ram ki jai, victory to Rama. So Vijay, the V doesn't really alter the meaning here. It equally means victory. And then as a verb, viji, a future, vijessati, meaning to conquer. So, and imam patavim. Patavi, from the Sanskrit prithvi, feminine form of prithu, meaning broad, so the broad, the wide earth, a feminine noun. So ko who vijessati, will conquer imam patavim, this earth, this world. Yamalokancha imam sadevakam. And the second part of this sentence, by the way, understand the verb vijessati as if it's being repeated. So, ko imam patavim vijessati, who will conquer this world? And equally, ko vijessati, who will conquer the yamalokancha imam, this yama world, sadevakam, with its gods. Yama, of course, being the in Hinduism and Buddhism, the king of death. Loka is actually cognate with our English word look, and it's everything that can be seen, the world as a whole, the Yama Loka, the Yama world. Imam, again the accusative, Yamalokancha imam, this Yamaloka, Sadevakam, Deva, from the root div, meaning to shine, the Deva, often translated as a god, cognate with our Deus, the Latin Deus. Sadevakam, with its gods. It's an adjective. Sadevaka means God accompanied, or accompanied by gods, with gods, as a compound adjective. So this with God world, the world with its gods. Ko Dhammapada sudesitam kusalo puppamiva pachessati. The root chi, meaning to heap up, to pile up, and the prefix pachi doesn't really alter the meaning. So who will it has the idea of not just heaping up, but gathering together, the chi. So ko pachessati, who will gather, that's the plural, chessati, who will gather the sudesitam, well taught, well uttered, well shown, Dhammapadam is the name of what we're studying now. The well-taught Dhammapada, the well-taught Dhamma word, could just mean Dhamma path. Kusalo puppamiva, like a wise, like a skillful person, a flower. I confess that I haven't really seen into what is meant by this imagery. It's not as if one needs a great deal of skill to pick a flower. What it could mean is it could be to do with herbs, medicinal herbs. So you might just pick up things at random from the forest floor, but the skilled person will see what is really useful, what are the medicinal herbs hiding among all the other vegetation. That would kind of make sense. So among all the masses, all the more so now, among the masses of words and information around us, Ko Dhammapadam Sudesitam Vichesati, who will pluck out the well-taught Dhamma word in exactly the same way as the skillful herbalist can determine which are the useful herbs that he can gather in the forest. The Iva, have I put a note on it? No. Iva means like, so Puppam Iva, that is as gathering a flower, like the person who gathers a flower. Actually, I've explained the Iva. I should have done it in my written text. In this verse 1, it's explained at the end of verse 2. So I'll leave the explanation until then. So that means who will pluck, who will gather up the well-taught words of the Sudesitam, the well-taught Dhammapadam, Kusalo Puppamiva, like the skillful person plucking a plant of herbs. Pachesati, this verb pachesati, will gather up, and applies both to the Dhammapadam and to the Puppam. So I'll read that verse through now. Ko imam pattavim vijessati yamalokancha imam sadevakam. Ko dhamma padam sudesitam kusalo puppamiva pachesati.